What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads. We progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and as always, I'm dropping feedback on which players live up to their potential and other guys that kind of drop the ball. A little bit of a disappointment. And before we get into the FIFA goodness, if you guys need Ultimate Team coins, ufifa.com, down below in the description. Use the code MICHS09, MICHS09, in order to get additional 5% off on every single purchase. Today, my friends, I've got the most accurate set piece squad builder, and it's coming in on that discount shopping tip. Under 20,000 coins, easy to remake and replicate, and I'd actually consider this one of the most accurate squads in general that you can build. All these guys can facilitate, they can hit it from distance, they can finish from close range, and of course, if it's a set piece, we're going to be good to go. Whether you're looking to provide, or if you're trying to take that direct approach. And if we can smash 600 to 700 likes, it tells me you're enjoying the content, and to keep pushing it out left, right, and center as we get into match number 1. Got a bit of a sweaty squad. I went into single matches because I have not been feeling very confident in the 4-2-3-1 formation recently, but I thought I'd give it a go. The bunched up one has been giving me some trouble. I like the wide one still, but depending on my personnel, if things are clicking or not, if I'm able to get the ball moving around, as you guys are seeing this bicycle kick though. What? Oh, it's been a while since I've scored a bike, so that was one of the best ways I could have started out a match. And look at Mycon. Mycon's going to get involved in a lot of attacks. I think he's one of those fullbacks that is underused this year, and that's one of the questions I want to ask you guys. Drop a comment. What fullbacks are very dominant that you don't see in that many squads? And I think Mycon is one of those guys. You see Abate all the time, and Mycon just gets left. He's not involved. And a lot of different squad builders from the Serie A. Also, what do you think about a slow center back partnership, as you're going to see in this squad? Look at Mycon, though. He ain't let me down. Wow, 4 body feints. He's getting everyone's number, everyone's DMs when he's at the club. He's not playing any games, some slippery maneuvers, and he could finish it off. Oh, side netting. God, the across the body is one of those animations that I simply love. I love. But yeah, drop a comment as we do give up a goal in the 86th minute. What do you think about slow center back partnerships? Do you have to have one quick center back? And unfortunately, we played such a great game, scored lovely finishes. I give up 2 sweaty opportunities, and I hate people like this. This is the one thing I really dislike about single matches. We have to end on a draw. I don't play FIFA to have a draw involved. I want to have a winner. I want to have a loser. Even if I'm on the wrong end of that, I would like somebody to win and somebody to lose, not this option to leave the match as a draw. But we've got a lot to talk about as we get in game number 2. We had a whole non-rare squad. I don't know what happened there. It switched me on to Handanovic, and that's where we're starting. He's a very easy-to-use goalkeeper. I'd say easy to use. Well, we're not going to use him, but he doesn't make very many mistakes, is what I meant to say. He's very consistent. He's grown on me a lot this year. I always thought that Marchetti, even Buffon, I've had so many good experiences with Buffon this year, were a little bit better than Handanovic, but I've kind of switched that opinion. I think that he's caught up to him. He's big. He's got great hands, as we probably should have grabbed some sort of equalizer, but it didn't go for me. It didn't go for me. So we're down 1-0, even first half, trying to get into that. Trying to get into that defense. Trying to make them create some mistakes, and look at that. Leroy Fer! He's one of the better center mids for non-rares. There's even a CDM, and he shows it there. The way that he hits this volley, it's venomous. Wow. I couldn't complain. I don't know if he meant to cross it there, but it did work out for him. 66th minute, though. We get a great first touch from Honda. Leads him on to goal. Keeper, he goes down. We go over the top. 2-1, and we're back into the match. We're back into the match. Unfortunately, we get this piece of lag where I literally freeze, and I'm not saying I would have finished this opportunity, but I think I would have had a much better effort than what happened. We've got Emmanuelson as my left back with Kivu and Alex as the center backs. I thought Emmanuelson was actually terrible. I thought Chivu and Alex did not work for me either. They were too slow. People were beating me with sweaty things that I saw coming, and I was just losing a lot of 50-50 matchups, and that's frustrating. I would not recommend having a 2 slower center backs, as we nearly start out the game with a bang, 10th minute, but that's how it went down. I thought Mycon, on the other hand, was a stellar player, and of course, when you miss your chance, a rebound bounces right into the path of your opposition. Those are the only shots he's going to have in this entire highlight. I don't want to be too much of a spoiler, but those are the only shots he had in the entire game. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. He had the rebound goal, and that was it. But we do get the equalizer, and it's a nice one from Honda. And I like just calling him E-Honda. I keep going back to the Street Fighter reference, man. That's a classic title. We've got Pirlo as a holding midfielder with Lodi. That worked out okay. Neither of them are very fast, but Pirlo and Lodi are such great facilitators that if you're making runs and you've got some movement going, they will be able to pinpoint them. And in my opinion this year, Pirlo's passes just seem better than everyone's. I can feel the difference when he does his through balls. And speaking of Pirlo, I don't want to talk about that penalty kick. We needed that. We definitely needed that. I did not come through, and it's disappointing. We've got Pjanic. Wow, my pronunciation today is suspect. And his stats look better than he actually is as a player. And of course, ends the match as a draw. You only had those 2 shots. Woo! So this video includes 2 draws where I really should have won those games, and then a loss where I might have earned that one. The guy with the non-vert squad, he played pretty well. We've also got Giovinco and Honda. Honda's my marquee player. He was really the only attacker that made a definite difference. Di Natale didn't work out as well as I've had experiences with him in the past. He's kind of been back and forth for me. But the pros, you've got great passing. Anyone can shoot and anyone can pass in your attacking half. Kanji, I didn't think the movement was very good, which is disappointing. And then the defensive 50-50s, oh my goodness, you're going to lose all of them. Manuelson, Chivu, Alex, Maicon, none of them did a very good job on the defending side. I liked Maicon because he did attack well, and he played the entire right back position, which I think is always fun. I gave it a 5 out of 10. It just didn't work that well for me as a squad. Honda, left-footed, with the power, the placement, and he can score from close, he can score from distance, and he's got good size with strength to hold off defenders. But if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Dirty Mike USA, and I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP.